Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, hi Torstein. Nice to see ya, nice to see ya. Oh, game's glitching a bit. But, hello everybody. We're finally back into this. I'm sorry it's been a really long time since I last streamed. I was over in New Zealand for a week. And then as soon as I got back, told me I was in New Zealand, I was projects without had to do a whole week of them at work. But finish the work, then I'm back, so we can finally get back into playing this game. Where we left off, I don't remember. The main thing I remember that was going on here. Wait. Oh, is the stream stuttering? Darn, that does happen sometimes. I'm not sure what to do about that. It seems to be working fine according to my data, but, but sometimes it's just, my internet in Australia is not very good, especially for people overseas, but sometimes it is something actually. Is it still going really bad? I'll just start this level while we wait, because those are usually pretty stable. But, are you on Wi-Fi, or am I? I'm on Wi-Fi. In Australia, we don't really, at least I don't really have good Ethernet. That would be worth investing in when I get back home, though. I should do that. Okay, we're fighting these butler people. Sometimes it's pretty difficult to work. Like when I was using I need that Ethernet. That makes a lot of sense. I said, what did it cost? Because it might be just buying because it isn't. It's not that expensive. It would probably be worth investing in because I have heard it's about 50-50 whether the stream actually goes properly. Also, geez, these guys are hitting harder. Glad I finally caught. Yeah. Super glad you could make it. Oh, jeez, these guys are hitting hard. It was never this bad last time we were fighting him. What the hell? You're probably going to lose the fight because I do not know what's happened. I'm not that out of practice, I wouldn't think. I said I'm frozen. God damn, you're one of the movie from 2013? Really? Also, damn, people are dead. Eroded. We're maybe go for a better team. But, I'm okay now, it's just stuttering. Alright. Yeah, let's see. It does look like it's stuttering worse than usual. What to do about that? Yeah. Yeah, getting an Ethernet cable. Ah, yeah, that's what I was asking about. Probably when you went into being frozen. How much did getting Ethernet cost for you? Because it does feel like it's probably a good idea. Wait, can I upgrade people here? I keep forgetting that I... Okay, yeah, this is the screen upgrades. Let me upgrade some people. Because, yeah, we've got a lot of savings. Bring that down to 24. 5. Like the cable or getting... Oh, darn, I forgot you gotta install a wall port. That might be costly while I'm here, but, it would probably be worth it, wouldn't it? Because the stuttering is getting pretty annoying. Alright. She's level 45. That might be enough to change something of our circumstances. It looks like on my end it's gotten better, but I don't know how if it's gotten any better for you. Cable was cheap and used to be able to get really long and running from stealing your office. That's good. neutral. We're struggling. Okay, we're gonna have to defense. It's gotten better. Okay, good. Sometimes I found that first right when I launched the stream, and then it gets used to him streaming. As soon as the game starts, it lags. That's but not be an actual problem because this game is incredibly light on actual combat sequences. Despite like this being an RPG, we are basically just playing a visual novel with a combat element. So I think as we get out of this, that wouldn't be a problem. Goddamn capitalism. I usually run an ad right when I'm on the getting started screen to try and keep rolling off. Wait for this time. Yeah. All people are. Let's see if we can fix this battle. Yeah. Don't worry. Also, holy fuck, this fight is not going well. Wait, what the fuck? Let me. I guess you can't hear me. Jeez, how? Yeah, for some reason they give me more ads like big streamers get for some reason. I don't know why they do this to me. 3 ads. 4? What the? I have it set to minimum possible number of ads. Yeah. What the fuck? I have it set to me the absolute minimum of ads. So what about them remaking 1984? Why would you do? What is going on with yeah, they're remaking 1984. That's like, I guess that was like profitable, but that's a weird decision. Like, of all of the movies that I would think could possibly get a remake, 1984 is a weird as hell choice. Alright. What can we do here? We can't afford any of the really good attacks, but it might be worthwhile. Let's hit him with one big thing, and then that'll hopefully immobilize enough. And for chat. Yep. And don't worry, I at least know exactly how fucking shitty Orwell is. Do not like man at all. And it is. Jeez, like I don't get into it much, but I am always like a #1 Orwell hater. His books aren't even saying anything interesting, and he's fucking Gibson. You don't really get why people still like read them as if he's saying anything significant in the actual modern world. Childish criticisms of vague symbols of authority. Yeah, he's like it's like anti-authoritarian in a kind of like form of authoritarianism that does not never really existed and absolutely does not exist anywhere near the way he describes it. People still act like it's relevant to our modern world. I do not get it. Also, Jesus Christ, these guys are kicking my ass. This is not that hard last time. What the hell? Nothing bad to say about Nazi Germany, but wouldn't set up about evil Soviet Union. Yeah, they're... It was just... like... Yeah, it was entirely a critique of the Soviet Union's its flaws. Can't deny that they made mistakes, but they fucking tried, and they fucking got closer than anyone else ever did. You get nothing good out of just criticizing them and only them. But anyways, back to wherever we were before. Okay, we're at least making it through this wave. And then, I don't know, during your ad break? God damn. I had a whole fucking about Orwell. I had a whole rant about him and it didn't even end up working. But just trying out of this and hopefully things should be easier to get back to the menu. Because, God damn it. That is really frustrating. I'm gonna try typing in chat for a little bit, see, since that can at least get through. Also, goddamn, this guy's at 5. Okay, the police don't seem to be super strong. Well, still blatantly strong. Made it through. Okay. News, we are ass fucking kicked here. Sucks because isn't even. I did this fight once off stream. Texted. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, now what's this? Oh, God, I was hoping my bag stopped. Also, Jesus, this fight is going poorly. Yeah, we are not winning this here. I'm possibly old, but as hopefully in chat gets through.
운이 좋던 것뿐이다. 그저 지금껏
Okay, good. We seem to have stabilized because we're not in the fucking fight. If we could just clear this one level, which isn't even usually that hard, we will be completely fine. Alright, I'm gonna go for a slightly better team composition, including these guys. They're a bit of a less fun team. There we go, no more stuttering. Okay, so it is just the combat that's the problem. Well, we just have to get through that one fight then, and I hope if I use a slightly stronger team, then we shouldn't have too much trouble with that. Because I've got... The lucky thing is I've built up a lot of resources from just grinding off camera, because I've been doing that the whole time. So, these guys should hopefully be able to handle everything. Who's the final guy to put in? Oh, I'll put in this guy. He's fun. Gonna take a lot back up to where I was, but this is why we grind so much, right? And now we have a whole team level 45 guys together. There's not really more effective stuff to have. These guys, so you will take. Now let's hope we can just spam our way through this fight as fast as possible without getting into any trouble, and then it should be smooth sailing for like 20 more stages. Okay, yeah, I'm I'm already seeing the lag, but
세피라들의 역할이긴 하죠.
damn,
관리자님도
this
알다시피
is
저는 언제나 수십 명의 목숨을
really annoying. Finally back into streaming, and it's gonna be fighting this one enemy that if known would have been this difficult, I would have done him off stream. Yeah, we're still getting our ass kicked.
전열을 지켜. 관심이 쏠렸으니
지구의 상태가 나빠 보이는군요.
Hell is that?
흔히 이걸
Okay,
나사 빠진 상태로
now we seem to be in a much better position at
방금
least.
전 실없는 농담
Is I forget these guys do stuff like one-turn startup time.
효율적인 대치를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 빨리 말싸 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Oh, that's fine. There we go. Speaking Korean, yep, this is a Korean game. There we go. Alright. That's what we like to see. All enemies staggered. But yeah, I suppose when, assuming you can't hear me clearly right now, as soon as we get out of this, I'll explain it. Oh my god, hi Lostern the Nice Guy, nice to see you, Ellen.
저놈을 추적해.
직원들이
From Korea, yep, it's from there, and
제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠.
it is properly anti-capitalist as well.
신뢰라고 긍정적인
It's been good enough. That's enough to hear then. Based on yep, that is mostly the kind of games we play here. There we go. Wave 1's going, no problems, which is what we really need to be, given how rough the boss is. We can't really get this to lose anyone. And nice to see the enemies airwalk out of here when they get killed. Rose kill stops, yep. Just straight up, just slaughtering our way through the entire staff of this mansion. We didn't have to kill all, no, wait, they're running away, so we're not even killing, beating them up, please. Which is good, because I don't think these guys did anything wrong. Just the boss of this place that's the problem. Oh damn, we are taking some hits. As long as they don't stagger, that shouldn't be a problem, though. Because we are doing at least a lot more damage than we're taking. Come on, yeah, there we go. Doing all the work as always. Actually, no, Heathcliff's usually one of the better ones. It's not a surprise for him to be that useful. Ooh. Good. And bad. Gregor. I always have hope for Gregor, and then Gregor always lets me down. If it weren't for the fact that I accidentally spent all my money on upgrading him that one time, we would never see play again. But we seem to be getting pretty close to the end of this. But some games there definitely can be this close, and we're Echoes of the Manor. Oh yeah, I forgot. People have like a unique go insane here. What does that mean though? Low morale, class power 1 on self. Deal 10 plus more damage when hits hit. Okay, so they have less odds of successfully getting an attack off, but if they do, hit for more damage. Shouldn't be a problem as long as we make sure they never get a hit off. Goddamn, 39 damage on a guy who wasn't fighting back. That's pathetic, Gregor. You're the worst guy. Like, why did I even put more XP into him? Somebody remind me to not give anything to Gregory. He has not earned it. But okay, final fight of this round, and we've got 4 people, and we've got everyone at high sanity. This is what I expect the fight to be like. Why don't they just use an AK-47? Don't get any. It's not worth it. Thank you for reminding me. But Lost in the Night Sky, there is an explanation for that officially. High gun taxes. While every other weapon is pretty much untaxed, charge an insane amount of money to make any kind of gun. So therefore, only the rich people can use it. Taxes are real. Yeah, true. It is. Especially when it's not even going to benefits you. Got 3 of them staggered. She's taking hits. Gregor is, of course, doing absolutely nothing. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lost in the Night Sky. Gregor being worthless as always, but he at least has one very high damage dealing special attack that's ready. Gregor, if this flops, I'm going to kill you. I legally can't do that, but, and I'm going to keep using you because I sunk cost fallacy. But still, come on. Your chance to redeem yourself here. 2 damage. That's not what redeeming yourself means. But what it could mean is this attack. This is the hardest hitting move we can afford to use right now because we don't have anything to build up our economy. Not even 100 damage. Go. Oh wait, no, but it did heal everyone. You know, that's actually fine. You're fine, Gregor. Having everyone be at full health is going to make things a lot easier. But there we go. We're down to a 1v1. Echoes of the Manor is in effect. So that means that they are less likely to hit, but if they hit us, they'll kill us. But we're all at full health, so that even that shouldn't be much of a problem. There we go. And if you see the numbers at the corners in blue there, that means we have a plus 45% chance of dealing a successful hit, and they have a negative 8% chance applied to like their base. So it's like 95 to 48 plus losing more of the echoes. Yeah, they're not going to hit it even once. We have got this. Keeping in my like actually well-built team instead of just the characters I like most. You gotta just start only using these guys. This is so much better. Even Gregor got the final blow. Alright, and that is this level completed. Now, odds are, does anyone have a friend who, when you ask how they're doing, there's one just turning air into carbon dioxide like normal? Yeah, I do actually have a friend who talks like that. Just love that. There's one more battle. It has a story segment, though. Hopefully it's just going to be a filler battle. But either way, with these guys clearly being much stronger, it shouldn't be much of a problem anymore. But okay, we get some story. Understood, mistress. I shall do as you command. We will not waste any more time here. Let us go and clear out the dead rabbit's rabble. Oh, for those who haven't been following along and don't know what the story is here, basically we are a company that specializes in stealing the secrets of a fallen energy company to try and use their electrical technology. And we're going around to different places trying to find the records and the remnants of their machinery. Got tracked to this manor where there's an inheritance crisis going on between 2 rich families. one of them has this army of, like, well-trained butler people that are, for some reason, stronger than the actual soldiers we fought before. And the other one is using a group called the Dead Rabbits, which are basically a cartel. Everyone's fighting each other right now, and we're just trying to see if we can steal as much data as we can. And hopefully, optional side objective, kill any of the rich people we can get access to, just, you know, while we're in the neighborhood. I don't understand any of this because of how much brain rot I have from hearing Skibbity Toilet every 5 seconds from tiny monsters, I mean tiny children. Alright, let me see if I can explain what's going on in a Skibbity terms. So, you see, there's an issue where there's the hardware heads are fighting in one part of the manor, and then we've got the toilets that are the good guys on the other side, and we're just trying to go in and steal from both of them. Hopefully that makes more sense to you. We'll put the rest of you in the bin so that our paths cross again. Interesting. Hindley. Well, Hindley didn't... Good enough for me? Alright, that works. Hindley didn't show even a hint of gratitude. Oh yeah, Hindley here is one of the, rich people here who's kind of like, as you can see from him, just kind of a slob who squandered everything he got. And we just protected him from the other guys for no clear reason. Sometimes our boss just kind of decides to protect random people. I don't know why. He just does it. Well, rich man, buy gun for the whole team. That... We should try and extort him for that. We do have some gun users, but they don't... I've heard someone say that for some reason one of the main enemies resists bullets. I don't get how that happens, but I'm not using them right now. Well, I could have handled them all on my own. I didn't need your help to beat up some insane old hag in her pawns. Maybe we should have just left him behind. Yes, you should have, Dante. You should have just let the rich person die. We don't need him. And that boss of yours, you don't even remember his name properly, do you? So much for your loyalty. Rage slowly returned to Heathcliff's face and draws a deep crease between his brows. What dodgy nonsense are you blathering about? He goes by Matt, not Matthew, or whatever you decided to call him. Who's Matthew? What? Have you finally gone mad? I've known the gaffer for years, and you think I'd get his name wrong? I don't even know who you're talking about. Like, I'm as lost as everyone else at this point. Huh. Besides... Some lag here and there, but it's not as bad. Alright, that should be good. As long as we stay mostly in story segments, which I've heard is almost every level, we should be fine then. Bro is not Superman, rejecting bullets like I reject brain cells. Yeah, I'll be really curious how anyone's doing that. Like, how you have resist bullet. But, and, like, not sword. Because I feel like anything that's tough enough to survive bullets would be tough enough to survive the medieval weaponry we use. An insane old hag still has some of her wits about, because I do intend to take this manor back, no matter what. I almost had it, if only I hadn't gotten that confounded card in that round. This guy fucking gambled to try and get his manor back? Jesus. No, the game must have been rigged. That's the only way this makes sense. Nothing explains how Catherine could have had the funds so ready to purchase Wuthering Heights the moment it was put up for sale at the auction. Oh yeah, Catherine, third main rich person involved, married to Edgar, who's the guy who's currently in control of the manor. Seemingly, like, in official records is dead, but no one can find her body, and no one knows where she got all her money from, so it's just like, something's up with her. And I'm betting she's still around somewhere. Also, Heathcliff, one of our main units, and the guy who is kind of hard carrying our team, is in love with her. And really pissed off to learn that she might be dead. You lost this manor in a gamble? And Catherine bought it back? Yes, that girl was always as insane as Josephine. But mark my words, Wuthering Heights shall be mine again. Shut up. Matt's made a deal with me. Oh yeah, Matt's the cartel boss. That's who it is. Okay, now I remember who everyone is at least. He promised me to help retrieve this manor as long as I let him and his dead rabbits into Wuthering Heights.
잠깐, 어디로 가는 거예요?
Master Hindley, wait, where are you going? You didn't seriously expect me to be cozy with you lot after that, did you? I'll find Matt and I'll do everything I can to make this place mine again. And don't be so quick to assume that you've really changed, Heathcliff. You haven't. You simply can't change. You're nothing but a ragged sack of waste, don't you forget that. What an asshole. Sir Heathcliff, I am quite unsure how much of my words may reach thine ears, given thine fury, but, Some sinners attempted to cheer Heathcliff up, who would normally be seething with anger upon hearing abuse like that, but this wasn't different. This was different. It wasn't anger. Back then, whenever I heard that kind of contemptuous sight from that bastard. Oh, also one last piece of relevant information, though if you have any more questions I can also answer those. Heathcliff, back when the two of them were initially living in the manor, was just like a servant there. But now he's come back and seemingly ended up getting a bunch in the inheritance for no clear reason, which is one of the reasons why he's here. Felt as though every word he spat out rang true, that I really was just a useless lowlife who deserved nothing but the rags. I've spent days and nights coming up with all kinds of ways I'd exact my revenge on him, but now it's... bloody hell! I can't even put this feeling to words. He's the one that couldn't change, not you. Look at him, clinging desperately to his past like it's the only thing he's got. He's just like an immature kid who never grew up past 10. Yeah, that's average rich person for you. Where is Catherine's room? We would do well to be on our guard in this manner. We must always be wary of the surroundings of this field of battle. Should be there once we turn right here. I don't recall the corridor being this long. Oh wait, no. This is Nellie. I need to give her my Nellie voice. Heavens! There's... dead rabbits at the end of the corridor. Is it just me, or do they look a bit different from earlier? Take it it's just for you as an answer, by the by. That reminds me, I have heard tales of the streets about those strange, wandering dead rabbits. Word on the street is that we should steer clear of the dead rabbits with red eyes, just like the ones they have. Strange dead rabbit henchmen? Excuse me, are you looking for something, or someone? Just for your information, that Linton fella ain't here. Those butlers of Wuthering Heights ain't here either. They all went that way, past the hallway. Clearly you got no beef with us, right? Ha ha ha. Looks like they've got plenty of beef with us. Can't they even hear what we're saying? If you have demands, then state them. If there's room for negotiation. They all look they all look completely out of it, don't they? What a shame. Otis, would have loved to demonstrate my excellent negotiation skills to the executive manager. Wow. What's going on? But, okay, starting off, we're not doing too terribly. That was the thing that happened. What happened? There we go. Alright, yeah. We don't have anything to worry about. Never mind, that was fine. Oh, just... yeah. If there's anything you're confused about starting into it, that's the start of it. For more fighting, yeah, that's rough. Lucky this is not a boss, so I should be able to get through this decently fast. Yeah, the fighting does cause a bunch of it. But, no problem. I will just shred through these people in no time.
긍정적인 비난. 생체반이 끊어진 제 기록이 감지된. 만약 제가 인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면 당신과 하이파이브가 그걸 시도해
Oh.
볼지 모르겠네요.
That should help a little bit at least, but we're already halfway through the fight. And, you know, if the lag wasn't bad enough to have any problems during the story, we should be fine for most of the rest of it. We had the unlucky disadvantage of starting on the mini-boss fight. This lag is bad. My friend named Red Sun deals with this every second of every day, playing any game, but it's like 3 times worse. Yeah, I also have a friend like that. Lives in Indonesia and just really rough internet, which sucks because like it would be like really like love hanging out with him, but it's really hard to play any game with him because it's going to probably crash at the point. Okay, I have settings for a second then. Like excuse me for one moment.
지구에 우세한 게 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는
minutes.
이런 과정들
Okay.
신뢰라고
It,
부르는
yep, still set to minimum possible number of advertisements. Yeah, they've been really fighting against those ad blocks lately. And you're back just in time because the battle is over. But yeah, they've been really doing a lot of like anti-ad block stuff lately, which fucking sucks. But I also stopped for a second to check. I still have ads set to way below the level you guys are getting them at. I have no idea why it's doing that. I have every number set to be lowest possible number of advertisements. Should be no ads more often than once per hour, which should mean like twice a stream at worst. Jeez, another combat stage? Come on. You guys are busting my balls here. Like, just to be clear, I'm not like crazy about there not being many combat levels. Look, story. One combat. Story. One combat, story. Like, that is the normal distribution of story mode levels to regular ones. Oh, also, got some money here, which means I think I'm going to do just one pull on the gacha. I don't like this, but it is like the most of his big units. And got no new guys. Come on, you guys are busting my balls here. Yeah, I really like that line. That is just my general, come on, what the hell, why are you doing that line? Oh yeah, I see why things are going so easy. They finally updated it so they show what the enemies are weak to. I'm not going to bother touring the actual elemental names, but they're weak to cyan and purple. No cyan, but almost everyone is majority purple. So that's why we're doing so well. That explains it. So I just gotta keep building cyan purple people. You all heard that too, right? That noise every time we killed one of them. The noise from beyond their masks. Oh, I didn't notice that, but I was just massing through, so that explains it. By the way, check Tumblr DMs after stream. Oh, yeah, have you sent something over there? My DMs are so clogged with bots that so I gotta say, I love the character designs. Yeah, they're really good. I just have so many spam bots in there that I, haven't read them in, years. I get, 2 or 3 bot messages every day. It is insane. Yeah. If you've sent something there, I'll be sure to go look at that as soon as stream ends. But yeah, that's the most reliable way to reach me is I've got a Discord server that should be linked in the bio, and I check Discord every day. So, if you want to send something to me, that's the best way to do it. Yeah, no worries. No way anyone could have known that, but that's the main, like, communication method. The sound of mirrors. Oh no, the sound of mirrors.
그건
They made a sound not unlike a shattering mirror. You legit forging a nuclear bomb after someone says I'm a noob in COD. That is a thing you can do in there, isn't it? Wait. Ismail approached the dead rabbit henchman's corpse and unmasked them. But yeah, back to the character designs. They are really neat here. I really like how much effort goes into designing all of them. Every character is completely distinct, and they also made the interesting choice for a game that has like a gacha system where you don't get any characters, you just get outfits for them which change their stats and change their element and stuff. Which, like, because of that means that they can focus all in on just making as much for this same cast of 12 characters, because everyone has all 12 from the get-go, and the only things that would be different is some people might put different costumes on them. Which is a really good way to ensure that you don't have the standard gacha problem of everyone just being a generic person with different hair, because you get this cast of 12, and that's everyone you'll ever get. We should unmask the rest of them to get a better picture of what is happening here. And they also, like, get the same amount of love in, like, their personalities. No one is anything like each other. They all got their complete unique niche in the party. And they all, like, have different ways of reacting to things, and you can get a really good feel for them after a certain amount of time. I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but hardly do they appear to be members of a violent backstreet syndicate. I can tell from the build that none of them were ever part of a syndicate. They look like civilians. See that most of Japanese gacha games, or games like Genshin, don't have that problem, thankfully. Yeah. They are at least pretty good at making them distinct. Eyes up, more dead rabbits, red eyes, all of them. I used to play Genshin for a little bit, but, like, generally, like, I don't spend money on games just by principle. Here I buy the season pass because it's an incredibly good deal, but that's it, no in-game purchases. So it's kind of hard to get very far in any number of gacha games at once. So I just zeroed in on this one because I think it's the most engaging narratively. Hark! Heed my words! Whatever is thy... Gah! When I play, I'm strictly F2P. Yeah, usually with that for almost every game. This is the one exception I make because the season pass is $11 every 5 months. And one of the main things it gives you is it makes grinding 300% more efficient. And that's just a great deal. My turning in math test 3rd grade knowing that John is negative 52.3 feet tall. I did do some payments for it, lost, and felt like I wanted to burn down the building. God, yeah, I get that. Where you, like, just really want a character, and you spend money, and then it doesn't work at all. I don't get why people gamble. Me neither. Like, the feeling of loss is so much worse than, like, any kind of gain you get from it. Like, that's one of the other reasons why I do like how Limbus Company does it. The gambling option is strictly, completely by, like, voluntary choice. Every character, at least after the season, and most during the same season, is available in the shop for a pretty reasonable amount of grindable in-game currency. So, if you don't want to gamble, you can just buy the people you want, and that's a totally valid way of playing. Muse paying the win here. RIP 99.9% of my money because of COD. Yeah, that's... just make the right choices. If it works, I guess. This is the best time to attempt diplomatic. Into combat, or are we going out of combat? You know, this is one where you have to fight people, ain't it? Yeah, they said no more option for diplomacy. God, now even the game is risking a crash. Oh, no, it was quick.
사실
hold tight, men. We're going into another legacy. Weather the storm as best you can. We should be out of here in no time. And then hopefully back into something more narratively interesting than just killing these guys. Alright, first turn, nothing significantly bad has occurred. And then if nothing bad happens turn 1, nothing bad will happen for the rest of the fight unless there's a boss. Spending $300 on pet similar loot box because it's addicting. Just metaphorical. Okay, guys, be a little worrying. Yeah. I just generally, for those kind of in-app purchases, try and, like, think of it like it's buying a game. Like, just to put it in reference, like, you know, if it's $50 for an in-app purchase, you might get more fun out of buying a different $50 game. And, like, yeah, if it's like this, it's $11, and the answer is yes, it would be more fun than something like that for $11, then it's worth it. But if you're spending, like, $200 on a hair or a cosmetic or something, that just ain't justifiable. You can't even get a game for $50 anymore. I mean, like, you can't get them, like, fresh for $50, but just a lot of games still go on sale pretty afterwards, for at least, like, 20% off. If you can wait, I'd much recommend doing it that way. I don't think I've bought, like, a $60 game for $60 ever, because it's just wait it. I mean, if you're willing to wait a really, really long time, you tune every week. Odds will be something you don't like, but sometimes it'll end every game. So, that, if you're willing to wait years and get anything for free. Ah, damn, we got one guy who's gonna lose this class here. As long as they don't die before, the class is decently late in the game. Jeez, we are just steamrolling through these people. Also, is the lag still bad? Because, like, I know combat usually lags it pretty hard, but I'm seeing now no lag at all. Stream checker thing. And you guys seem to be parsing what I'm saying pretty clearly. New COD for $50 to Steel's got hard. Think the Steam Wars for saving me $30. Yeah, that is lovely. Yeah, it's still bad, but not nearly as bad. Okay, that's good to hear. It does seem to be, I don't know why it does it, that just like the servers get stronger the longer I stream for. So, hopefully we should at least be past the worst of it. Okay, another combat stage. But okay, also, 48 levels this time. That makes this the second longest story campaign we've had. We are absolutely not clearing it today. There is just way too much, but Heathcliff was digging through the deceased dead rabbit's pockets. What are you looking for, Heathcliff? They don't have them. The timepieces that Yi Song mentioned earlier? Oh yeah, other thing that's just kind of an interesting lore tidbit. We're in an area controlled by a corporation known as T-Corp, or Time Track, whose thing is that they can manipulate time. And as a result of it, kind of like that one movie from a few years ago, time is literally the currency, where people buy and sell their lifespans. And everyone needs to have a clock on them to keep track of how much time they have left. Except, weirdly, these guys. Yeah, everyone born and raised in T-Corp carries a watch. Dude, why does that clock ticking kind of go hard? Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. I really like that character. Also, like, it's a really cool character design. Everyone born and raised in T-Corp carries a watch. They have to. Right, the Kurokumo clan officer we fought in the Yonjin building was looking for a timepiece too. that's just the storyline before this one.
그건
Basically just a gang war that we had to fight, got caught up in. It's like a form of personal identification. Something you carry around to show others that you are who you are. I abandoned my watch when I left T-Corp, but...
그러게.
I see. They don't even have their pocket watch chains with them.
시계만 있다면
If they did carry a watch, we would have been able to learn at least where they were coming from.
알아낼 수 있을 텐데. 의도적으로 이
So
사람들의
someone
신분을
either
지웠거나
doesn't want people finding out who
여기
they
출신이
are,
아니라든가.
or they're simply not from around here, right? That's bizarre. It's like a recurring thing that you really need in this city. I have witnessed such garb commonly worn about within the T-Corp territory. I have no doubt that they must be locals.
의문점이 한두 개가 아니지.
There are many unanswered questions, but let us save that discussion for later.
여기군.
Here it is.
오늘처럼 방까지
Whew.
오는 길이
Now
험한
that
적이
was quite the
없었네.
journey, wasn't it? Shall we enter?
말해줘, 넬리.
Nelly, tell me.
내가
After I left without a word, how did Catherine fare?
물론
Of course, I already know that she lived happily ever after with that sod Linton, but
말해줄까?
are you sure you want to know? Damn it, I do! But I also don't.
분명 지금
I must look so pathetic. If Kathy was here, she would have mocked me mercilessly.
지금 나를
I would have brought you a mirror so you can see that priceless look on your face.
내가 전부
If I hadn't
지금
removed them
남아있지
all
않지.
from the premises, Why are they getting rid of mirrors? That's something notable. Not interested in your stupid jest.
애초에
Has Catherine ever, even once, talked about me at all since I left?
없었어.
No. Huh. Of course she didn't. Witless brigand, a scoundrel like me. I'm sure it didn't matter to Catherine whether
글쎄, 스클리프.
I wouldn't be so sure, Heathcliff.
내 말은 그런 뜻이
That is
아니었어.
not what I meant.
네가 떠난 후
When you
기사를
left,
나갔으면
Miss Catherine,
아주
she
천천히
began
죽어가기
withering
시작했어.
away. She sulked in her room for days upon days, refusing to eat or even speak.
말도 하지 않아. 그러다가 소리
Then
지르고
she'd
울고
suddenly grow
혼잣말을
one.
하고.
Oh, we've got a new
똑같았어.
line that makes you dive into the dictionary, poring over books to try and figure out what they're saying. Staple of the series, but we haven't gotten much yet. What does the word lachrymose mean? Word of the day, lachrymose. Tearful or given to weeping. Inducing tears, sad. Alright, they're just being very fancy. 12:02 a.m., currently brain dead. Yeah, that happens. For me, 1:02 a.m. For me, 3:02 p.m. And also, I stayed up till 4 a.m. last night, trying to get all my work done, and ended up sleeping until noon this morning. So I've got plenty of energy. But if you guys want to go to bed, the stream will probably be like, honestly, until people stop showing up. So you guys kind of control how much longer this goes. Master Linton would come by to coax her, but it hardly helped matters.
정말
She was so ill that I was worried we might have to start making arrangements with a mortician in advance.
정말이야?
Really? Like
최소린이
Catherine, she was in that much
그렇게
pain.
고통스러워했다고?
TF, does Brav do that much work? Which one? Heathcliff asked incredulously. Yes, it pained us to watch her suffer. And one day, see... Nellie, look. Miss Linton's left a flower on my pillow. Oh, it's golden. I didn't know that spring had come to Wuthering Heights already. I suppose the snow is all but thawed, too. Is that not so romantic of him, miss? I suppose it could appear that way. He must have paid quite the fortune for this. But if Linton truly cared for me, truly wished color to return a color to a flower for my sake. Oh, yeah, other weird, like, super corporatist thing with this area. Somehow T-Corp has managed to make everything in the world monochrome, which is why that's what this place looks like. Then you have to pay to restore color to specific objects. The only reason why our characters are still in color is because the manor can afford to restore color to everything within its walls, and even then, everyone looks way more vibrant in any of the other corporation's territories.
이 꽃은
Then he should have brought me a violet flower. Huh.
그러니까
So he did not bring this flower for my sake. This was only for his own satisfaction.
아가씨
Are you
괜찮은
okay,
거예요?
miss?
무슨 말을 하는 거야?
Whatever do you
오늘만큼
mean?
상태가 좋은 날도
I've
드문 것
never
같아.
felt better than I do today.
나와 함께 바깥에
Walk
산책을
with
가주지
me,
않을래?
won't you? I would like to see which flowers have weathered the wintry cold and bloomed.
아가씨는 그 후로 정말
After
기분이
that day,
차리셨어.
Miss Catherine truly appeared. Okay, word of the next day, because it is apparently a new day for you guys, meaning we can have another word of the day. Convalescent. The period in which the body recovers from a serious illness, injury, or surgery. There we go. You got 2 words in a day back to back. You can't. Now we can officially write off this stream as being an educational service.
캐서린 아가씨가 다시 활기를 되찾게 되어서 모두가
We were all happy to see Miss Catherine be herself again, but
지금 생각해보면
now that I think about it, it was a tad strange. She suffered for months upon months from fever. How could anyone so suddenly recover from all that after a single night's repose? That is also when she purchased Wuthering Heights from Mr. Hindley Earnshaw
이곳에서 본격적으로 집을
and
개조하기
started
시작한
making sweeping modifications to this place.
나는 두
I
분이서
thought the
다시
two of them had
워더링
intended to
하이츠로
return to
돌아가서
Wuthering
살아나보다
Heights,
싶었어.
so I asked them what exactly they planned to do with it,
저택을
but they
어떻게
never gave me a
바꾸는지.
straight answer.
나도 알고 싶다
I'm just as in the dark as you are. I'm not the slightest clue as to what she was thinking.
편지는
What about my letters?
편지를
I
보낸 적
sent her
있었어.
letters. I haven't been able to since I joined this company, but when that gang,
봉투에 내 이름을
I wrote her
써놓지
letters, though I didn't sign my name on them.
그냥
I just wanted her to know that I was doing fine.
글쎄
Well, I don't recall her ever opening a letter.
그 고집은 아무도
Seriously,
꺾을 수가
once
없을
she
거야.
had her mind set on something, no one could convince her otherwise. No one. Are we still fighting? It looks like there's still a fight. Please don't be more... I guess I'm fine with it being dead rabbits. Dead rabbits are easy. Yep, it's more dead rabbits.
사실 이런 보호구실은 제가 아니라
정화.
세피라들의 역할이긴 하죠.
And given that they're civilians, I'm assuming these are somehow... We heard that there was a mass kidnapping that occurred a little while before we arrived here. I think it's not so much of a stretch to assume that the rabbits are somehow responsible and are conscripting random people into the cartel. Which... unfortunate. Because, of course, we don't get to kill the servants of the rich people, but we are killing random civilians.
일단 털어내야 하거든요.
담겨있지.
Alright, time for me to get lost on a nice video ado. Ah, well. Adios. If you want to be notified of when the next stream occurs, you can join my Discord, although you're also following, so that's it up too. And I will hopefully be back to streaming on a very regular basis, now that I'm finally out of, like, panic chaos mode.
관리자님의 역량에 대한 계산을
Next stream should be 2-3 days you want to stop by. Gonna be more of this game for at least a little bit, because I do want to get caught up on the storyline.
지금을 반복한다. 실세는 없다.
And then following that, it's probably going to be Ace Attorney, possibly a Fallout game as well, if I can run that.
직원들이 우세한
Because if the
환경에
new show
있으면
coming out, I kind of want to do another run of Fallout New
제 말을
Vegas.
집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과. 이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인
빨리 해치우고 그냥 가자.
생체 반응이 끊어진 개체의 기록이 감지됩니다. 만약 제가 인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면 당신과
The rest of this fight should
걸
be no issue,
시도해보았을지도
though.
모르겠네요.
And then we can get right on to doing more of the story.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명된 것 같아 다행이군요.
Right, that turn had... Okay, now that is a bit problematic.
흔히 이걸
I think we're still doing damage faster than we're taking hits, but it is a bit problematic.
긴장 완화를 여기였습니다.
These rabbits are getting stronger and stronger.
담겨 있지.
And this is already where we're at maximum strength.
끌지 말지.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을
끌지
통해
말지. 빨리
신뢰를
해치우고
얻는다고
그냥
하더군요.
가죠.
굉장히
빨리 해치우고
So we're
그냥
gonna do like 2 more stages after this is made. We've got an hour. That's about my normal length, but I want to do a little bit more to try and catch up a bit faster. We'll see.
야, 오랜만에 발 뻗고 눕네요.
The reward's pretty good.
계속 이대로 돈 모아서 더 좋은 장비를
Another
달아야겠어요.
combat stage. Oh well. Oh, and this seems like it is a brand new enemy as well.
오늘은
Which makes sense.
얼마나 찢을까?
This game does release in, Oh yeah, with this game releasing in thirds, this should, I believe, be the start of the next third. What are you doing? The room, now without its master, was completely turned upside down. At the center of all that mess were butlers, awkwardly standing, frozen mid-moment as though they'd all been caught red-handed.
린튼 주인님의 요청으로
We were cleaning the room as per Master Winton's orders.
누가 봐도 뒤지고
You
있는
lot were clearly
중이었잖아.
ransacking the room.
혹시
Chief Butler Nelly, have you seen any of the dead rabbits or the Wuthering Heights butlers on your way here?
아무래도 힌들리.
We have good reason to believe that the Wuthering Heights butlers are scheming with that villain Hindley to murder Master Winton.
대들의 비치는
The dead rabbits aren't the type of gang to kill people for no reason. I mean, you don't know that. They seem to have changed a lot since when you were last here, Heathcliff. Okay, but they did try to kill us for no reason.
나도 알아.
I know, damn it, the boss can't be doing all this for nothing. He must have a good explanation for this.
개소리네 방에서
Just
무슨
tell us what
잡담을
dodgy
꾸미고
shit you were up to in
있었던
Catherine's
건지나
room.
방을
We told you, Heathcliff, we were cleaning the room.
아니면 데드레비츠.
Or have you sided yourself with the rest of those lowlives, the dead rabbits?
누가 곱게
Like
자란
master like
신임
butlers, they're
린튼이
just as
있는
stupid
놈도
and
아니랄까?
soft as Winton himself.
말이 못 알아먹-
말이 지나치고
That was uncalled for.
아니,
No, this dodgy sight you're trying to pull here is what's uncalled for. You've crossed the line.
이 방을 마음대로
I'm the only one who can
해도
tell you what to
할 수
do in
있는
this
놈은
room, not that
나야.
poss wanker.
그 새끼.
Okay, straight into combat with the butlers. Shouldn't be a huge issue, or are these should be a different butler than the other guy's butlers, but maybe they'll have the same stats? No, these guys are clearly
어떤
different.
시간과 공간에 계시는
Lower
관리자님을
HP,
들을진 몰라도 그때를
elemental
위해서 미리 음원을
weaknesses
녹음해야 한다는
don't
거군요.
have any,
아 이런 이것도 녹음되고 있는
and
줄은
their whole
미처
thing is
몰랐네요.
not elements, but decreasing attack.
이리로.
No, they decrease defense. So every successful hit they do will make the following hit deal more damage. And this is regardless of your element. That is actually pretty terrifying.
저놈을 쇼켓.
There's no real building a
사실
team
이런
to
실은
resist
내가 아니라
or be
세키라들의
more
역할이긴
effective
하죠.
against them.
관리자님도 알다시피
Anyone who gets
저는
hit
언제나
is going to
수십
just
명의
be
몫을
weaker
해내고
for the rest of the
있으니까요.
fight. Like this guy took. Why are you getting so many ads? This is outrageous. I'm gonna have to do something. See if I could go to Twitter report or something about this, because there should not be this many fucking ads. I didn't. 4 of them again. Fuck. I did not ask for that many fucking advertisements.
이 작전의 집념이
The minimum. It's an
효율적인
outrage.
개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 자, 보시다시피 앞에 무방비해진 개체가 있네요. 부디 그래서
Okay,
만들기
good sign here is that it seems like we're holding our own for the
명령에
moment.
대한 계산을 재검토해야 할지도 모르겠군요.
What ad? Hi! Nice to see you, yeah, for some reason, this stream is getting an insane amount of ads that I did not tell Twitch that they are allowed to do. And I do not know why Twitch is doing that.
끌지 말지.
But over here, new enemies. Fine. But the saving grace so far is that they have low HP. Back. Oh, that was good. At least. Good to see. How you doing, Scott? Hey, nice to meet you.
직원들이 우수 환경에
Okay,
있습니다.
we're about to head into the second wave,
제 말을 지붕에서 듣고
which
있었다는 결과겠죠.
should be exactly the same.
과정들을
I don't think we see any new enemies here,
그냥 하죠.
but we shall see. It is still a new one. Oh,
생체
these
반응이
guys are,
끊어진 개체의 기록이
is
감지됩니다.
this a gender
만약 제가
segregated
인간이었고
group?
조금 더
Because
쾌활한
we first fought
성격이었다면
6 women and now we're
당신과
fighting
하이파이브
6
같은
men.
걸 시도해보았을지도
총원
모르겠네요.
불경.
I believe their stats should be identical, but that's unusual. Also, gotta get vibe here, try and figure out, are we killing people, or are they many? There's some amount of relevance on whether we're actually damage max or not. So, we're killing rabbits. So damn, these guys are hitting hard. This could indeed be a decently rough fight. We should more waves of it, but stacking effects on them as well. But they're hitting. They are definitely dealing damage. We got that one up to max mental state. That'll help. Cackle. At least get part of the cackle off. Not much, we take damage.
상태가 좋지 않은 원이 보입니다.
Somebody staggered.
높은 확률로 곧
We
치명상을
don't
입을 수도
have any
있겠군요.
AoE moves we can do.
관리자님의 냉철한 판단
Next turn, we should gain access to an area of effect move, though.
이 작살. 필의 집념이
And get one, that should be a big help.
기세가 쏟아지는 반격의 기회.
Here. How about so you're dead.
직원 중 하나의
That's the problem.
사라졌습니다.
God damn, always another fucking
사소한 것
fight.
중 하나에 불과
You hit two people and it would corrode you. You though? I suppose we kind of just gotta start using heavy attacks we can get off because
보자 너.
we clearly can't use very many Like, we're not going to be able to use our really hard hitting move. We've just got to use, like, the best ones we can afford. It seems like we've killed 2 people. We've also lost 2 people. So, like, that's just not even. In this fight, it might be the fastest wins we've ever had. If we lose this fight, it'll also be a very close loss, but... Yeah, there we go, that's another guy staggered, that...
직원 중 하나의 생체 반응이 사라졌습니다.
Okay, yeah, we have stayed in equal numbers with our enemies, which is a kind of funny phenomena.
역시 입사했을 때부터 각오하던 일이죠.
Because of that, yeah, I think we are still gonna win this. I'll take one turn to try and rebuild resources a little bit. With a lot of the enemy stunned, dealing a lot of damage to the guys we need to. But geez, this is a close fight. I hope we don't have to fight too many. Oh no, that's one of our guys about to die. I thought it was the other way around. Why are they getting so many free hits off on us? That's usable because, like, usually the enemy doesn't get any free shots. There we go. Now it's a 2v2, though at least our guys are staggered, not dead. Heaviest move we can do. Let's go.
긍정적인 변화네요.
Got this. It's down to be 1v4, and we've got a heavy attack coming right at him. Yo, these guys really pack a punch. There you go, 115 damage. That, and they run away. So we know. Only people to kill rabbits. That's enough, Heathcliff! Cough. We can't kill her, otherwise you won't know what they're looking for or why. Speak. I'm going to take your utensils and cut off your fingernails one by one of each dodgy answer you give me. Jesus, Heathcliff! You must know how sharp your own blades are. Please cooperate, won't you? I don't want to have to use the sleepy smack on my own subordinates. The diary. Master Winton told us that we may find the diary in Miss Catherine's room. Betsy must have hidden her diary somewhere as they are making modifications to the manor. I see, so why do you think Master Winton's looking for that diary? Master Winton told us it was to find a way. Please, do keep up your mysterious answers. A few more answers like that and I will personally demonstrate how I managed to become the chief butler. It's the truth. He did not let us in on what this way is. I have told you all that I know. That's it. Looks like I'll have to. That's enough, Heathcliff. I believe he's telling the truth. All of you, leave us now. And please do stay out of my sight. Chief Butler Nellie, according to what intelligence we could gather, the Dead Rabbit is a syndicate of an urban plague classification, has long been obliterated from the T-Court backstreets. That's weird. What? They have been inactive for a long, long time. In other words, they have already been vanquished. Other gangs have not seen the Dead Rabbits in the backstreets in a while either. We have no way of verifying their identities. Please do be careful. Who in the blazes did Mr. Hindley let into this manor? And that diary? A diary, huh? I'm not sure what to expect from it, but if we do find it, at least clue us into what kind of situation we just walked into. Small container used to hide a space for things such as a diary would be these bookshelves or drawers. But it seems like the butlers have combed this place clean already. I have once beheld such a sight. Forsooth, 'tis often the case that a hidden button exists somewhere, but I scour this room from corner to corner with magnifying glasses much larger than even Gregor's. Those glasses are from my myopia.
베개 속은 온갖
There are
새들의
1,000
깃털로
feathers of so many
가득하지.
birds in this pillow.
다른 부자들은
Other
희귀한 새
people of
깃털을
means
수집해서
like to collect rare bird
넣어놓는다곤
feathers and
하지만
stuff their pillows with them.
난 싫어.
But I don't like that.
왜인지
Do you know why?
나는 알겠어.
날아가는 새들은
Because birds are meant to fly, not to be killed like that.
맞아.
Yes, birds do not belong in their cages. They are beings born to soar the skies. So I'm going to empty this pillow of their feathers.
대신 그 빈 속에
Instead, I will fill
내
it with my
비밀을 숨긴
scent,
건 언제든지
so that I will
내
always
머리
have it at
밑에서 털을
arm's
수 있도록.
reach.
히스클리프 씨.
Heathcliff, why are you tearing that pillow open?
캐시라는
This is where Kathy would have
일기장에 나와.
a diary hidden within the pillow. It's stained by ink, even the cover, too.
표지부터.
왜 이런 얼룩들이 배어?
I wonder why anyone would do this to their own diary. When I would hold my pen against the paper for a long, long time because I'm not sure what to write. The ink would start to pool and spread, leaving big stains like these.
일반적인 잉크의 성질과는
These ink
다르게
stains appear to have been made from
한
non-standard
페이지에
special
번져 있는
ink.
잉크가
A pool of
다른
ink that
페이지에는
stained this
어떤
page has
영향도
left no
없어.
marks on the subsequent page. Interesting. Also seems like the city uses fountain pens, which would fit the aesthetic.
무엇보다
Perhaps
의도적으로
these stains were made on
글자를
purpose to hide the words under them.
린튼이라는 자가
That
길을
Winton
쓰고
guy was trying so hard to
찾으려는데
find this
이
diary,
일기장에
then.
중요한 정보가
I'm willing to bet
담겨
it's
있는
something
물건은
important.
확실하겠네요.
Most of these pages are stained. True, most pages were stained and their contents were rather difficult to read. I would have liked to read them, even a little bit. That's when the pages suddenly began to flip rapidly until they came to a page of actually legible words. Couldn't have been the wind, there weren't any open windows. XXXX. Heathcliff left me without a word. A terrible thunderstorm rages outside. We cease to pain my heart and return home once the rain passes, like Nellie said. XX. Fine, don't come back. I don't want to see your face ever again either. The manor and me were all you have. You don't have anything else. Will you truly abandon what is everything to you? Boy, this all feels extremely private. Should we? Why don't we leave Heathcliff alone so we can...
아니
No, the sentry seems off. XXXDX. A great a guest paid me a visit. Excuse me. The first in a long time. Conversing with someone new really cleared my head. And I saw my shape in the mirror before me. I know what to do now. The basement. We must descend there.
우리?
Who do you think this we is?
지하실.
The basement?
넬리
From what I remember, Nellie.
맞아,
I
히스클리프.
agree, Heathcliff.
여러분,
Everyone, it appears that our next destination lies at the basement of this manor.
왜 그렇게 추론하는 거지?
What makes you say that?
이 저택은
The old
오래전
mistress who passed away
돌아가신
many,
마님의
many
명령으로
years ago
지하실을 막아놓았었어요.
ordered us to seal the entrance to the basement.
즉,
Which means that the basement was unsealed when the modifications were made to the manor.
왜
But
지하실로
why the basement?
캐시는 어두운 걸
Kathy
싫어했어.
hated the dark, enough to keep her in a room always lit with several lanterns.
덕분에 매일 장을 보러 갈
Indeed, I
때마다
recall having to
랜턴을
purchase an
한가득
entire set of
사놓아야 했죠.
lanterns whenever I left the manor to procure the groceries.
확실히 수상하긴 하고.
That is certainly suspicious.
지하실 위치
Got any ideas how we
말해볼 수
might
있어,
find the
넬리 씨?
basement, Nellie?
뭐 집집마다 거기서
That's
거기죠.
usually by the kitchen, isn't it? Let us investigate that place first, shall we? Alright, that is that. And I believe, now 1 hour 22, I believe that is also the stream here. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. Especially all the new people we got to meet today.
들리지 않는
And now,
심장
for any still
소리.
remaining people,
모든
let
것들의
us...
심장 소리
Do we do one more Gatsa poll as well?
있을까?
It
돌아갈 것.
It feels justifiable, given that it is the very end of the stream. And there is still a character we have yet to get. Let's go, one more Gatsa. Sir, one more for the road, right? I play premium currency. Oh! Damn it. I got a rare, not that I wanted, so I hope so. End of stream soon. Yeah, I think a raid makes sense. This stream was a bit shorter than usual, but I would usually start like 1-2 hours and go this long. I have a suggestion if we do. Oh yeah, sir, give it to me. Right, one more break. I still have some currency of those 6. And yeah, nothing. I'm not gonna waste those 2. But how much we got now? Ooh, fluffy sleep fee. Alright, sir, that sounds good. Yeah, let's see. I've seemingly rebuilt a lot of my resources here, which is good. Means that I can afford to buy quite a few people now if I want to. But I'll wait off on that until I know who I actually really want. In the meantime, oh, a friend of mine is doing a collab with my other friends. Oh yeah, let me raid on over there. Oh, one last thing for us to do though. We've got a little bit more of the battle pass completed from doing that quest, which includes getting some more energy, which is great to see. Convert the rest of my stock into fuel, and close out the game, and let's do that raid. And yeah, sir, we can head over there. Raid message. I never know what to do for these. Oh, the friends are met for the Reddit post. That's really great. It's glad to see that happened. Let me do, no, not shout out. It is raid. Doctor's raid. I like that. F-L-U-F-F. Wait, no, I totally misspelled that. F-L-U-F-F-Y. Yep, I will. S-H-E-E-P. Probably in a little bit because I do have some stuff I want to do today because I just woke up a bit ago. But I will definitely check that. Fast raid, fluffy seep fee, and Doctor's raid. Oh, I just copy that for myself. Do I have an emoji that I want to use? There was that cute robot that I saw before that I liked. Yeah, no, this was the emote that I remember liking, I think. Yeah, so I'm just gonna copy that, and then, just stick it on the end because that's cute. And this Doctor's Raid. Alright. And I'll see you all sometime soon. Adios.